This is the Intrinsiq LAP 60 laser sintering system, which is used to convert our copper inks and pastes from the inks and pastes to conductive electronic traces. It uses an 808 nanometer laser for sintering, which is appropriate since our copper particles in fact absorb right around 808 nanometers. The laser unit that's incorporated into this system is a class 4 laser and needs to be handled with precaution. When the unit is run with the door closed, however, the unit becomes a class 1 safe laser. Even so, we still recommend that safety glasses be worn when the laser is in operation, whether the door is closed or not. So the laser itself is here. It's focused through lenses to image onto the substrate that we're interested in. It's got a cooling tower. The lenses that are used can focus to various widths. We happen to have a 10 millimeter wide lens on there now. We have a 30 millimeter lens and a 2 millimeter lens for sintering finer traces. The lenses are easily interchangeable by simply removing the set screws that hold the lens in place, putting the new lens in its position. The lenses have different focal lengths. Their distances from the substrates can be manually adjusted using the Z-axis adjust. The Intrinsiq software is used to control both the power and the motion of the laser. The laser power can be varied from very low levels up to the maximum power at 60 amps that the laser is capable of doing. It can be moved in both the X and Y directions. It can move at various speeds. This is to allow us to control the power that actually goes into the trace, which is the balance of the power of the laser and the speed at which it moves over the substrate. The laser can be set to scan single lines. It can scan an entire A4 size substrate by moving back and forth in both the X and Y directions. And this software allows you to control all of these parameters by selecting these items from the menu on the left. There's a control feature which checks the values to see if they're reasonable and will not allow the laser to run if it's not within the realm of possibility of the machine. In general, the laser is run with the cover closed, so there's an interlock system. If the interlock system is not on, the laser won't run. The beauty of the system is that when the ink traces are not sintered, they do not conduct electricity, and simply running the laser over the top of them converts them into a conductive trace. So the unit rests on 4 wheels, lockable wheels, so the unit can be moved to whatever position in the laboratory is appropriate, and then the wheels can be locked to anchor the unit in place. The unit is exhausted so that any fumes or any materials that are removed from the traces as they're sintered are removed by the vacuum system. Any particulates are filtered out by a very high quality HEPA filter so that any danger to any operators is eliminated.